And what's up, docs? That's all I can do. Anyway, welcome to my another movie review, everyone. And today I like to talk about a bit nostalgia. Not bit, a lot of nostalgia. If you don't know what it is, then get out of here. Just kidding. Anyway, if you're new here, take a sit, please. Take a sit. Anyway, today I like to talk about with you guys one of my favorite Looney Tunes movie of all time. It is a live action and not Space Jam, if you're wondering. It's not Space Jam. Not yet. Even though that was a cool movie. The sequel, I haven't seen it yet, but what I'm talking about is Looney Tunes Back in Action. Directed by John Dante. Yeah, Joe Dante. You probably know him. Horror comedy fans. Guy who directed the freaking Gremlins duology. Awesome! I mean, that guy is great when it comes to sense of humor. And I'm also excited to see Gizmo again in Gremlins Secret of Mogwai. But that's another story. Anyway, Looney Tunes Back in Action is basically the very first Looney Tunes live action movie I watched. Well, yeah, before Space Jam and before Who Framed Roger Rabbit, even though that's technically a Disney movie, but also has Universal, Warner Brothers, Columbia. Is that all of them work together while making this movie? Is that all co-production? Anyway, Looney Tunes Back in Action is released in 2003. Like I said, it's directed by Joe Dante, a guy who directed the Gremlins duology and is going to produce Gremlins animated series known as Secret of Mogwai. So the movie is about Daffy Duck after getting fired from Warner Brothers. Yeah, there's a break the fourth wall a lot. Yeah, you thought Deadpool was breaking four walls? Think again. Comic book weirdos. Anyway, the plot is basically like Daffy Duck is fired from the Warner Brothers animation, so he has to live with Brendan Fraser's character, awesome guy, both in reality and movies. He's played a character named TJ, which is a likable protagonist, and he finds out his dad, who's also an actor and also an agent at the same time? Wow. The actor played by Timothy Dalton. His father played by Timothy Dalton. And he's basically has a mission called Blue Monkey? Not a mission, he's trying to find a Blue Monkey diamond, which is Daffy I absolutely get excited about. And meanwhile, DJ's boss, played by Gina Elfman, and also with Bugs Bunny. Of course, you can't have a Looney Tunes movie without a Bugs Bunny, even as a cameo. So they all team up to find Daffy, and DJ also they team up too. So basically DJ, Kate, I think that's her name, Bugs and Daffy team up to find the Blue Monkey Diamond and save the world from chairman of Acme Industry. Yeah, Acme is the chairman. I was wondering as a kid how Acme able to make these weapons and where their factory, who makes them, who approved them. And that's the guy we saw in the movie. And he's not the other than Steve Martin. Yeah, isn't it crazy? Steve Martin was Acme chairman this whole time. Not actually, his character's named Chairman all throughout the movie. He doesn't have any name. That's a shame. Oh well, not a big deal. Not all the characters has a name, right? Like, take a look at the Eraserhead. There's some characters doesn't have any name, like the Radiator Girl, but that's a horror movie, by the way. Sorry, the children audiences. Don't watch this movie yet. Don't. Just don't. When you get after age 18, you can, but also you make me maybe, but I don't know. Like I said, we have 4 heroes to stop evil Acme chairman. Meanwhile, they're also trying to get the Blue Monkey Diamond all across the world, which is basically it's like a world tour because they go to Las Vegas, France, Africa. So yeah, Las Vegas, Area 51, France, and Africa. These are 4 key locations all throughout the movie. And yeah, they meet a lot of Looney Tunes folks such as Yosemite Sam, Wile E. Coyote, Marvin the Martian, Elmer Fudd. Yeah, like, come on, he's the bad guy too, right? And that's all. They all And also Tasmanian Devil. Don't forget about Tasmanian Devil. So 5 characters work for Acme this whole time. I mean, we all know Coyote is working with Acme. Wow, I mean, not expect from the others. Are they bounty hunters? Anyway, and reason why I love this movie is basically from my childhood. The humor is amazing, all the characters likable, all the animation looks great with the animation, live action, and the computer generated animation, which is short called CG cartoon characters, and the hand draws 2D animation are fit perfectly. Like, this movie is so amazing. If you haven't seen it, why? Go see it. It's such a brilliant movie. Do your Turkish friend a favor. Go see this movie because it's amazing. There's lots of great comedy scenes and lots of great hilarious scenes. Like, this movie is a comedy gold. I know that lots of people says Who Framed Roger Rabbit is the masterpiece of all, but I think all of them are great. All 3. Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Space Jam, Looney Tunes Back in Action. All of them are great. Anyway, that's my rating for this movie. I'll say 4.5 blue monkey diamonds. Yeah, I know that's a weird shape of blue monkey. Anyway, thank you for watching my review. And I'd like to say a few updates about my short film. And it's gonna be great. I'm done with the script like the theory con said in the last video. And also I like to say, which is my mom, since she's cured from their cancer, she can compose the short film. Yeah, I think she's gonna do musical score in the movie, which we don't have any instrument, which has no piano, guitar, or violin, but we have our tablets and phones. We're gonna use those instead. So, wish me luck again, and I'm so excited for this movie. Making this movie. Me and my cousin will be star, and it's gonna be a comedy horror, and it's gonna be amazing. I hope you're gonna enjoy it, and that's all, folks. And another video is done.
Rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck season.
Wow, being arguing there too, huh? Right in front of my door. I think my mom's calling me. See ya.
That's all, folks.